Hi, I'm Mel. Today we're exploring completion and circular movement in the somatic space. Find a comfortable seated position, either in a chair or on the floor, whatever feels right for your body, as you already know. Close your eyes or soften your gaze, taking a moment to notice how your body feels in this present moment. Notice where you feel settled, where you might feel activation or tension. This is your starting point, no judgment, just awareness. And remember, you are the expert of your own body. So take what serves you, adapt as needed, and trust what you're feeling. Let's begin by settling your nervous system through breath. Take a natural breath in through your nose and let it go with a gentle sigh out your mouth. We're going to do that 3 more times, and I want you to make your exhale longer than the inhale. Okay? So that's going to look like breathing in for 3 counts and exhale for 6 counts with that soft sigh sound at the end. So breathe in, exhale for 6 with the sigh. Again, breathing in, exhale, letting that tension melt away. You know what? Let's do one more round. I want you to notice how your body feels after these last 3 breaths and realize that this is what settling in feels like. So breathing in for 3 and sigh it out for 6. Amazing. I'm a big advocate of sighing out when you do an exhale. It just always releases something special for me. So let's get into some movement. So we're going to build on some spinal awareness from our previous video. We'll start from your core, awakening your spine gently before moving outward. So sitting comfortably, imagine your breath can create gentle waves through your spine. So as you breathe in slowly, I want you to let your spine lengthen just slightly as if you're growing taller from the inside. And as you exhale, allow a gentle wave to move down your spine, not forcing, just following your body's natural response to the breath. And I want you to continue this for a few breaths. So inhale, spine lengthens. Exhale, small spinal wave. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, small spinal wave. Continue this for several more breaths. You might feel tiny movements or large ones. Just notice when this feels complete for your body, when your spine feels awakened and ready. And remember to breathe with each lengthening and each wave. Couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Come back to stillness and let's explore some circular movement and completion using one arm at a time. Rest your left hand on your left thigh and slowly lift your right arm to your side, only as far as feels comfortable. This might be a few inches or might be fully extended. Now you're going to slowly move your whole arm in kind of like a half circle around your body, pretending there's a bubble around you. So moving your arm forward, back to the side, all the way to the back, and just continuing to draw out that circle, that bubble around you with your right arm. Move only as large or as small as feels right. Pay attention to your body's rhythm. Maybe it wants to go slower. Maybe it wants to go faster. But most importantly, notice when this half circle feels complete. It might be after one cycle or several cycles. And when you feel that sense of completion, that's enough feeling. Pause, rest, and take your arm down. Take a breath and notice what feels like completion in your body. Now, try the same with your left arm, lifting that left arm up, right hand coming down to rest on your thigh, and trace your boundary circle on this side. Again, let your body tell you when it feels complete. And as I always say, observe how this side feels different than the other. Beautiful. And when you feel that sense of completion, You can pause and take your arm down. Let's take another breath and notice what the completion feels like on this side. Now, your arms are probably going to hate me for this, but we're going to bring both arms together to create your full boundary space. So lift both arms up slowly out to your sides, and I want you to trace the edges of your space with both hands moving at the same time. So start moving those hands in slow circles around your space, and your hands don't have to move in the same direction. One might want to go clockwise, and the other goes counterclockwise. Just trust your body's wisdom. And continue until you feel complete. And when your body says that's enough, slowly bring your arms back to rest and take a settling breath. And as you move, remember just natural inhales and exhales through the nose. I'll give y'all a few more breaths here. Excellent. And bring your arms back down. I want you to simply rest in stillness. Now we'll combine everything: breath, completion awareness, and boundary circles. Note that there's no right way to do this. Let your breath, your arms, and your sense of completion all work together. Maybe your arms make small circles, maybe they make large ones, maybe they move independently. Maybe you try a different version of the movements from just a second ago that you didn't have a chance to try. Take a slow breath in. And as you exhale, let your arms come into that movement in their own circular pattern around your personal space. Take up that space. Feel free. It's your boundary. It's yours. Just explore your reach and everything around you. And continue this for several breath cycles until the whole pattern feels complete. You'll know when that is, so trust that feeling. And I encourage you to experiment. Once again, small circles, big circles. If you need to take a break, take a break. If you want to just lay down, you can lay down. Couple more breaths. Excellent. Now coming back into stillness. We're going to end with some breathing again with the hand on our heart and hand on the belly. Just take 3 natural breaths here. Shutting down your eyes if it's more comfortable for you. Beautiful. One last breath. Make it count. And then just return to just your regular breathing pattern. Your hands can come down to rest. You can keep them on your heart and your belly if you'd like. And I want you to take inventory. Notice how your body feels now compared to when we started. Does anything feel different? If so, what feels different? Does anything feel more settled? What feels more settled? This is your body learning to recognize completion and boundaries within itself. And in your daily life, you can use the same awareness, noticing when something feels complete, when it's time to stop something, when you need to establish that boundary, and just trusting your body's natural rhythms, because it will let you know. I promise you. All right, you know the drill. Let's take one last big breath together, but I want us to sigh it out. I will, disclaimer, my microphone does have noise cancellation. I discovered that when I was doing some deep breaths, and the audio edited it out. So yeah, if you don't hear me sigh, trust me, I'm sighing. So let's take once again, like the breath we did in the beginning, where we breathed. Wow, can't even talk. We took the 3 breaths in and we exhaled for 6 with a loud sigh. We're going to do 1 round of just normal. And then the second round, I want you to give me the biggest sigh you got. Let it all out. Whatever annoys you today, whatever it is, let it all out in this sigh. Okay. So breathing in for 3, Sigh it out for 6. Beautiful. All right, let's make this last one the biggest one. Breathing in for 3 and out for 6. All right. Thank you for practicing with me today. In our next video, we're going to weave together everything you've learned in the Somatic series for a whole class practice. It will be on the longer side, and I can't wait to flow with y'all. See you then. Bye.